Good morning and welcome to Sounds for Life. I'm Dawn Bowerman and this is Dr. Ramona Stein, and we're joining you today to talk a little bit about hearing loss and the effects it might have on you. Dr. Stein is just going to tell us some things that you can look for when you have a hearing loss, or think you might have a hearing loss.
Right, and a lot of times it's the people around you who notice the hearing loss first, and I think we've talked before about the fact that it takes about 7 years from the time a person is diagnosed with hearing loss before they actually do anything about it. And so things like turning the TV up louder than people around you or asking people to repeat a lot, those are some of the things that are kind of the first signs that there might be something going on with your hearing.
Yeah, my favorite one is, and I always use this, is the turn signal. I always say to my husband, who has hearing aids but doesn't wear them, you know, you left the turning signal on and he doesn't even notice that he can hear it. So it's kind of those subtle sounds that we lose.
Sure, and of course it's important to be able to hear those sounds when you're in the car for your safety and other people's safety.
Absolutely.
And the good news is that especially starting in 2018, there are a lot of insurance companies that actually have a hearing aid benefit. And if you have any questions, if your insurance changed or if you're just not sure whether your insurance covers hearing aids or a portion of hearing aids, give us a call at 585-248-5212 and we'll be happy to check on that for you. There's also a phone number on the back of your card that you can call, and you can also ask yourself if you prefer. But that's just one of the services we provide. We're happy to check your insurance for you.
Absolutely, and it makes a world of difference, because one of the things that Dr. Stein and I were talking about earlier is we've seen it in many patients, but one in particular.
Right.
He was an older gentleman who had come in, and when you first met him, he was just grumpy, just unhappy, spoke very loud because he couldn't hear himself, so he spoke loud. He complained that his wife was always yelling at him, which is a sure sign, and just really difficult. And then we fit him for we did the test, we found out that he had a hearing loss. We fit him for hearing aids, and the very next time we saw him, we couldn't even believe it was the same gentleman. He was smiling and happy. He brought his wife in. His wife had noticed the difference in his hearing. So it changes their personality, and I think you mentioned the 7 years. That's a big thing you could look for too, is that withdrawn, that grumpiness, because they really think everybody's yelling at them.
Right.
And one of the other important things is don't yell, talk slower, talk to them.
Right.
Because the yelling doesn't help them hear any better. It's more the clarity, I think, that they need. So talk slower, talk at them. Like Dr. Stein said, we'll be happy to check your insurance and get you in for a test. Most insurance does cover the tests, I believe. Mm-hmm. So at least it's a baseline. It's something for you to get started with and something for you to, you know, at least have a peace of mind. And our favorite thing is you get your eyes checked, you get your teeth checked, get your hearing checked.
Right, right.
So anything else we have?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, well, great. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Have a wonderful week.